Welcome to Hearing the Stories of Our Health, Perspectives of First Nations, Métis, and Inuit Youth, a podcast series produced by the National Collaborating Center for Indigenous Health, in partnership with Birchbark Collaborative. My name is Victoria Grisdow, and I am the host of this podcast. From May to July of 2025, 13 Indigenous youth came together in Winnipeg, Prince George, and Ottawa to develop digital stories on what health means to them. This podcast isn't a polished studio production, it's real talk. It's about Indigenous youth reflecting on their lives, their communities, and what health really means to them in a world that often forgets to ask them. In this episode, First Nations youth Jackson Cameron speaks about the realities of being a youth living on reserve and his dream to inspire other First Nations youth. First, can you introduce yourself, including your name, community, and age?
I'm Jackson Cameron. I'm 16 years old, and I'm from Yekooche First Nation.
And can you tell me about any future goals you have?
So first, I will try to get more opportunities, or I'll create more opportunities for myself, and hopefully play hockey this year. I think that's my goal, just trying to hit. I'll write it down, and I'll just trying to see what I could accomplish. And I know I could accomplish this because, I don't give up on anything. Yeah, I think my goals is trying to get more opportunities for myself. I'll work for it, and hopefully I get it.
And if you could describe what your digital story is about, what would you say?
Just teaching the younger generation how life will go, because it's gonna be hard every single time. You're gonna hit some bumps when you're going up, but I think life will hit you right in the face every day. So, I think my story is about that, trying to teach the younger generation it's gonna be hard when you grow up. I think everybody goes through stuff. So yeah, I think our younger people should understand how life goes.
Yep. It's a really great story about determination and continuing on, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And so, what is important to you about health as an Indigenous youth?
I think if you're down as a man or a woman, just talk to your friends, just talk to your close ones. And mental health, you should focus on that as well. Focus on yourself and eat good, physical, go to the gym and all that. So I think that's the main thing about health.
And did the workshop impact the way that you think about health?
Yes.
Yeah, and what did it do?
It just made me realize how people think, how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
And I just thought about that, a lot of people go through a lot, so and I think that's kind of new to me, so.
And how was the workshop experience for you?
It's pretty good. I liked it,
How you enjoyed it?
Yeah, for sure. I enjoyed it. It was cool. Just learning new things every day,
Were there any particular skills that you were excited to learn?
Well, I say, just creating a video. I think that kind of teaches me a lot, because I never did this. Well, I did, but kind of back then, but I just stopped doing it,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'm trying to get back into it. So this is a great program for this. I learned a lot, so yeah.
I'm glad. How do you think your view of health is shaped by the community you grew up in?
I would say how they impact me in life. I think young kids go through a lot in their lives, gone through trauma and that. And I think that kind of made some people just don't even talk and don't even do things that much anymore. So yeah, I am the only one out of, I don't think anyone could do this. I think they could do this, what I'm doing. But right now, what I'm doing right now, trying to make more opportunities for myself, for the set, and keep me going and trying to impact the world,
Do you have any other thoughts about health that you wanted to share, or specific problems that you think Indigenous youth are dealing with?
That's a good question. I think drugs, alcohol, I think most of the judges, and maybe in Canada, deals with that a lot. Or maybe every judge, I think there's young kids out there, trying to, let's say, be cool, But I see that, yeah, I think this generation is kind of, it's not going good, 14, 14 to 12-year-olds hitting the vape, and over time that's gonna kind of kills your lungs and all that. But yeah, I do see a lot of bad things in it, and I think people know about it, but they don't do anything about it. Sometimes they don't. So yeah, I see a lot in it, and in some different races as well. It's just sad how people do smoking and drugs and all that, and it kind of brings, let's say, your mom down. Your mom and dad down. See how you became. They didn't really think you became this way.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot of problems in the res right now. I say how to fix it is trying to not just put a guard up. If someone brings up alcohol or drugs, they take it from them. We did that in the res. It went pretty good, I think people should do that, or the chiefs and that should try to think about that, But they got a lot of things on their hands as well. So
I mean, I also think a lot of those problems when it comes to substance use also are rooted back in generational trauma that our people have dealt with, right? And so I think there also needs to be not just making every res a dry reserve, but also providing resources for people to actually cope with that trauma in a different way, right? Because that's why most people turn to substances.
Yeah, just trying to go away from the pain, But it's always gonna follow you.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't change that as a woman or man, and then you start realizing you're just wasting years from a young age, and then those are your good years. Trying to embrace it, Trying to just enjoy the journey while you're young, Because you won't get this.
Yeah.
So I think young men and young women should understand how life goes, But people could change, and that's a big thing,
Yeah, it's just about having the resources, right?
Yeah, I think changing for yourself and trying to be a better person, try to be a better man or woman will impact you in a lot of great ways.
Did you have anything else you wanted to say about health or the project, or any final comments about anything?
I just want to thank you guys for inviting me, and Kesha kind as well. I want to thank them and you guys. So I think, I just want to say thank you for this grateful opportunity, This is a big one for most kids if they have it. Yeah. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity, and hopefully I get some more.
Okay, well, we've loved having you part of the project and getting to talk with you and know you. So thank you for being here and sharing your own story with us and all of this information. You're a very bright young man, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future. I think you have a very bright future ahead of you and a lot of goals about helping your community and setting an example for other youth. And I think that's really amazing, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future.
Yeah, for sure.
To hear more podcasts in this series, head to the Hearing the Stories of Our Health, Perspectives of First Nations, Inuit and Métis Youth on the National Collaborating Center for Indigenous Health website, NCCIH.ca. Music on this podcast by DJ Taj Rashid is licensed and royalty-free under Final Cut Pro software used as part of this project. Finally, a special thanks to the TD Foundation for generously supporting this project.